Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. This puzzle, Doppelblock, by Turkish author Salih Alan, was featured on round 1 of WPF Puzzle Grand Prix of 2022. And the rule is that you have to place in every row and column all digits from 1 to 6 and 2 blocks. And every time the number here is the sum of all digits between the blocks, so there should be here. If you have a block here and a block here, then you put a 1 here. And if you put a block here and a block here, then the sum of all digits sandwiched between the blocks must be 16. Alright, so first let's remind us that what's happening. Yes, that's yes. Let's remember that the sum of all digits must be 21. So I can't put 21 in a cage in Sudoku notation. Let's just remind us that 21 is the magic number here. So with this 19, it means that only digit 2 is not between the blocks. And I just note it that way. There has to be a 2 in one of those two cells. And if 2 is here, then we get a block here and a block down there. If 2 is here, then we get a block here and a block there. So I use another notation. I use this to remind me that there is a block here and a block here. And I will unshade those cells. When I solve on paper, which was the case for this very round, I put dots in the middle of the cells. Then let's have a look at 17. We know that a total of 4 is outside the blocks. 4 can be single digit 4 or 1 and 3. So the options are 1 and 3 on both sides here. And then the further down the first block can be is here. And the further up on the other side is here. So both cells here must be unshaded. We can't have a block here. There's a block here, but that's not saying much. Similarly with 16, we have 1 or 2 digits with a total sum of 5 outside the blocks. And another way of saying this is that 6, 5, 4 is 15, so we need at least 4 digits between the blocks. So 4 digits here or there. So the blocks will be either here or there, and we can say that there isn't a block in any of those cells. And there's a block somewhere here. And at first glance it would seem that there's nothing more to deduce from that, but actually there's something with ones. Because 1 is obviously between two blocks. And you see that I couldn't put a block here. If I put a block here, then I must not put a block here, and I must have 2 digits to sum to 1. So that doesn't work. And the same happens here. And now this puts some pressure on this 7, because 7 can't be just 1 digit. We have digits from 1 to 6. It could be the sum of 2 digits, 1 plus 6, 2 plus 5, 3 plus 4, or 3 digits with 1 plus 2 plus 4, but that's all. And you see that we can't have all of this on just one side of this green river. We must cross the river. So there must be a block somewhere here and somewhere here. And because there's at most 3 digits, one of the block must be here and the other one must be here. And we see that those cells are unshaded. And this tells us that this cell is unshaded and this cell is unshaded, and we can now place the blocks here. Sorry, oh, that's not what I meant. a block here, a block there. And this won't be a block because I have to put at least one digit. And I will put a real 2 here. And it tells us that 7 is not made out of 1, 2, and 4. So it will only need 2 digits, and the 2 digits are here. So the blocks are here. That's not a block, that's not a block. I need at least 2 digits. And 5 needs at most 2 digits, so this is a block. Those are not blocks. 5, well, the second block won't be here, it won't be here, it's somewhere here, at most 2 digits, so this is not a block. And there is a block somewhere here. Note that I can't put a block here, because then, well, I would have to make one out of too many digits. So that's not a block. I must put a block somewhere here and the other one here. But here wouldn't be a suitable place, because then I would have to make a sum of 3 digits equal to 3. So that wouldn't work. So there's a block here, another one here, and this is digit 1. Now this 7, as we mentioned earlier, is either 2 or 3 digits. I can't put both blocks here, so I have to put a block here. And the other one is either here or there, but not here. There's a block somewhere here. 7, so 2 or 3 digits, so there's a block somewhere, a block somewhere here, and I don't have blocks there, down there. So now this 3 is made of 2 digits. What am I doing? And so 10, this couldn't be a block. This has to be a block for this 7. This couldn't be a block. 9 needs at least 2 digits. So the block is here. This column is not complete. This column now must be completed. 16, so there's a block here. This column is now complete. Here I need a digit here. I need at least 4 cells to sum to 17. And then our coloring is done. And now I just remove those, although it's really not useful to remove them. And let's get to the, I was about to say Sudoku part, but no, the number part. So this sum of 7 needs a 6, this sum of 1 needs a 1, and I just shade in green the parts that are resolved. Here I need 10 with 2 digits, it must be 6 and 4. This 3 in 2 digits must be 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 2 I say. And I just shade those, I can't do anything more with that. This 5 now needs 2 digits without using the 4. Sorry. So they need to be 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Those are 1 and 5, but this can't be a 1. I need 5 outside the blocks. It won't be 2 plus 3, so it's 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4. But now this 17 needs 2 digits outside. It won't be with a sum of 4, so they have to be 1 and 3. So this can only be 3, this is 1, and this is 4, and this is 1. I have a lot of 1s in the grid. Not quite sure where the other ones are. Where should I look? This 7 doesn't use a 1 or a 2, so it's 3 and 4. This can only be 5, this can only be 6. And here I need a 6 and a 4. Here I need 1, 2, and 3. Not sure I can do better. Oh, this 5 here. It doesn't use a 1, so it's 2 and 3. So this can only be a 1, 4, 5, or 6. So 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. But then this is 2 or 3. This is also 2 or 3. So I get a 2, 3 pair. I need 1. I'm not sure what to do here. I need 2, 5, and 6. This is 2 or 5. Oh, let's just pencil mark aggressively. This could be 5 and 4. This could be 3 and 6. This is not resolved. Here I need 2, 3, and 5. That's not a 2. This is 2, 3, or 5. Oh. What else can I do? Because of this, we know there's a 3 here, there's a 3 here, and on those 2 columns, there will be a total of 2 3s. So there won't be any 3 in those cells. Actually, those won't be 3 anyway. And those are not 1, 2, 3, so they must be among 4, 5, and 6. And here I don't have a 3, so they must be between 2, 5, and 6. This is 2 or 5. 2, 5, 6. So what do we have? For this 7, this can't be 1 or 4. This can't be 2 or 3. So that removes 4 options. The options remaining are 1 here, 6 there, and the other 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and 3 there. I think that's it. So 1, 6, or 4, and 3. Not so interesting. I must be overlooking something. But what? So this 7, this 9 now. 4, 5, or 3, 6. Not seeing it. Oh, sorry, that couldn't be a 6. Not sure if this is useful. I don't remember bifurcating during the contest. But if I have to bifurcate, then I will do it. I don't want to bifurcate. Is it about this and that? You know, there has to be a 2 somewhere here. I must be missing. So that's the only place of interest left. Oh, sorry. This row needs a 6. It can only be here. Right. And now, because of this 2, 5 pair, that's a 3, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 2. And this is now 6. This has to be a 1. That's a 2, that's a 1. That's not a 2. 3, 4, 5. But 3 here would put a 6 here, so this is 4, 5. Now this is 6, this is 5, this is 2. 3, 4, 5. Next here, oh, this is also 4, 5, and now we have a 4, 5 pair here. This is 3, this is 2. This 4, 5 pair makes this a 3, that's a 5, that's a 4, that's a 5. 4, 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 4. That's a 5, that's a 4, that's a 6. That's a 3, and I managed to not break it. I just spent an awful lot of time saying that in this row 6 could only go here. So that's typical overlooking of something that could be somewhat obvious, but nothing is really obvious, I guess. Anyway, I think that's a very well constructed puzzle, like all puzzles in Grand Prix, as a general rule of thumb. And thanks for watching my solve, and see you soon on SudoKanard.